Okay, it worked. Hey everyone, welcome back to Excuse My Insanity. This is like the second episode I've done. Um, Reason being I haven't made more. I had been in Australia for 20 days. It was really fun. Um, I flew out with a group called People to People, started by President Eisenhower. He saw that the world was kind of getting more close-knit with the economies and everything. And he wanted to give American students a chance to see how the world functions outside of our own country. And I was chosen in the last fall by one of my teachers to go on the trip. And, it's so rigorous. You go to meetings, you do an interview to see if you're, able to get on. So I did, went to the meetings, left on June 1st. 5-hour flight to LAX from Massachusetts. From there, it was a 14-hour flight to Sydney. But we didn't go to Sydney. We headed to Brisbane. The reason being, there was fog in Sydney, and the fog in Sydney they don't let you land. They redirected us. It was an hour flight over to Brisbane, hour wait, hour flight back to Sydney. From Sydney, we then had a 2-hour layover to go to Cairns, which is basically it's in the north of Australia. And from there, we did all this stuff. I hugged a koala. It was magical. That's my aunt. I don't know if I can Photoshop her out of it. Anyway,
I heard you.
I know you heard me. And I love you. Anyway, from there, we went to a thing. We went swimming in the Great Barrier Reef, which was really cool. Really kind of choppy waves, so it's hard to keep up with the group when you're snorkeling. You're breathing out of this wave. You're drowning a bit. Anyway, so after that, we went down and stayed at Woodley Station, which is a ranch, for a couple days. We stayed in tents. Boys in one tent, girls in another tent. Big tent. But it was during our summer, their winter. It got pretty cold. And everyone wanted to shut up about the cold, which made it 10 times worse. But we had a great time. From there we went down along the coast, and then went to Tangalooma Island. Tangalooma was where they shot the first Scooby-Doo movie. Welcome to Spooky Island. The spirits sucking right out of their chests. All that stuff. It's a good movie. Everyone loved it. Anyway, it's a beautiful place. We went sandboarding, got sand all up in my hair, in my eye, in my mouth. I was the lucky one. Lucky, because I went down, and when I stopped, when I thought I stopped, I had my mouth open like this, and then I believe I went over a bump and sand in my mouth. It was disgusting. Very, very disgusting. And it's that coarse sand that's like, oh, I cut my tongue. Anyway, from there, we went down, oh, that was before. But before we went to Tangalooma, we stayed in an aquarium for a night. It was really cool. It felt like the fishes were staring at me. It was unsettling, but it was wicked cool. I got a yen from the lady. Thank you if you're watching. Anyway, so we went down to Tangalooma, blah, blah, blah. Just told you what I said. And then we went down to Sydney, spent 4 days there. This is all over a whole course of like 20 days, 5-hour long drives. 5 hours. 5. And we did a homestay before we went down to Sydney. I stayed with a very, very, very nice family, the Thomas family. They had 3 kids, all of them 10. They're triplets. Clayton, Graham, and Digby. I can never spell Digby's name correctly. They all take Taekwondo, which is really cool because I take Taekwondo as well. So, they got home from Taekwondo one night and were like, oh, hey, how was Taekwondo? Blah, 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 blah. Eventually we got into showing each other kicks, and I did this really high kick, and they were like, whoa, you're good? And I'm like, yeah, I've been taking it for 8 years, so I hope I'd be good, but they're really, really nice. And just, hello, if you're watching. And then in Sydney, we went to a lot of restaurants. I tried Kangaroo. Kangaroo is awesome. Yeah, I know it sounds disturbing, but it's really good. It tastes like a gamey steak. And when I say gamey, don't think of it as, ew, gamey, bird. No, it tastes really good. And we also had a lot of free time. I saw the Sydney Opera House, and I got this. I have to hold it up. Basically what it is it's cut or laser etched inside. It's a depiction of the harbor, the Sydney Opera House here, the bridge here, and the surrounding area, but it's a lot more developed than in here. And we have the tower and the residentials on the other side. Yep, and because this was over 50 Australian dollars, I got 4 free shot glasses. Collectibles. And we took a tour around the harbor, and we had lunch and took even more pictures. And we had free time during the day where we could go around this one area, go shopping, or walk back down to the Sydney Opera House, took some more pictures, blah blah blah, touristy stuff, took a tour, and then we went back to the hotel, the Menzies, very nice place. And basically it was just a lot of fun. The worst part about the whole trip was 5-hour drives and the plane rides. You get about, if you ever sat in the passenger seat on in a car, you get about that much room, but you have the only upside to it is you have a little TV screen for you to look into and watch movies, play games, TV and stuff, and it's just a lot of fun. But holy cow, it's a long flight. The food is not that good. Oh my god. My friend threw up the first time on the first ride over. He had mahi-mahi. Got up, threw up in the bathroom, came back. I was asleep. And apparently I was swearing at him in Spanish. Very weird. But you get back and it's just smell like something's died on you. The family's all there. Everyone's screaming, "Yay, they're back! Yay, they're back! Everyone's back!" And blah blah blah. You get in the car, you go home. Jet lag. You want to sleep for 2 days, basically. But I did. I basically slept all of yesterday. So anyway. While I was in Sydney, while I was in Australia, we went to an Aboriginal place, and we learned a lot about their culture. And I got a didgeridoo and a boomerang. Here's how it sounds. I'm not very good. Yeah, I can't show you the boomerang. I probably won't be able to, but it's really cool. You throw it, you hold it with the picture facing your face, holding the handle, you turn it to 1 o'clock degrees angle, and you flick your wrist, and it goes, and it lands. You can't throw it like sideways, horizontally, or it'll go whoop, down, land, break, because it's plywood. Yep. So don't try and do it like they do on TV. You'll break it and you'll end up losing a boomerang. Very sad, since you can't really get a lot of boomerangs. I also, during one of our free time, we went to a mall. There's this place called ABC Stores, or whatever it's called. TM. And I saw this huge Doctor Who display. Being the nerd that I am, I had to get one of the sonic screwdrivers, since the DVDs in Australia don't work unless you're using a computer for it. So yeah. It's all Sonic-y and screwdriver-ish. We also visited a Chinese black market kind of thing. It was interesting. First day we got in Sydney, we got off our coach in this big market. It's kind of like down in New York, how they have that big market. There's stalls everywhere. Basically, they only accept cash because there's stalls. You don't have a lot of electricity. Anyway, you can get like a pocket watch for like $10, a t-shirt for like 20 or 10. Like, I bought a sweatshirt there. We had free time another couple days after. I found the exact same thing for 3.5 times what I paid for it. Yep. So, yeah, and for some reason these two Chinese chicks came up to one of the groups of four and started flicking the back of two of the girls' heads and said, "Hey, go back to your own country." And another one was like behind another group. This woman is going, "Aw, they're Americans, how cute." Yeah, we didn't like that. Yeah, so we just kind of wanted to. I got out of there. It was fun. Everyone kind of wanted to go back so they could get deals and stuff. But it was really fun going there. And I really don't know what to say because this video's gone on for like 12 minutes. Okay, so bye. Turn off the webcam.